Add up every subscription hitting your card this month. Streaming, storage, passwords, uptime alerts. Now multiply that by every year you'll keep paying it. I got tired of doing that math. So I went looking for the GitHub repos people are quietly replacing all of it with. Self-hosting used to mean a spare closet and a prayer. Now it's a cheap VPS and a Docker Compose file. 5 main picks. 3 bonus picks. Ranked worst savings to best. None of these are drop-in replacements. They're just very good ones. Number 5. Nextcloud. 36,000 stars on GitHub. Forked from OwnCloud a decade ago by a developer who wanted the community back. It replaces Dropbox and Google Workspace, sometimes both at once. File sync, calendar, contacts, real and browser office docs, video calls. 1 server, not 4 subscriptions. Germany's federal government runs its own Nextcloud. One state just moved 25,000 public employees off Microsoft Office entirely. France's Interior Ministry runs it internally. Its education ministry is pulling back from Google in schools. Dropbox Plus, $11.99 a month. Google Workspace, $8.40 a seat, every month, forever. The trade-off? Nextcloud's the needy one here. A real database, real server resources, the fussiest setup on this list, but it's the only pick replacing 4 subscriptions with 1 box. Number 4. Uptime Kuma. Built by one developer in Hong Kong after the tool he was using kept crashing. 89,600 stars. It replaces UptimeRobot, or Pingdom, a live dashboard. Heartbeat bars that move the instant something breaks, not on the next refresh. Public status pages too. The same page your customers check when something's down. 169 million Docker pulls for a 1-person side project. UptimeRobot team, $45 a month. Pingdom, up to $249. UptimeRobot's free tier caps you at 5-minute checks. The paid tier is what buys you speed. No support line, no SMS out of the box. You wire up your own alerts. Takes about 10 minutes. Free, unlimited monitors, forever, for what Pingdom charges enterprise money to watch. Number 3. Vault Warden, 64,500 stars. A password manager that isn't really its own app. It replaces 1Password. It runs the real Bitwarden apps and browser extensions against the server you host yourself. 1 lightweight binary doing what Bitwarden's own official server needs a dozen microservices for. One of its maintainers actually works at Bitwarden, contributes in his spare time. 1Password, individual, $4.99 a month. Families, $7.99. Forever for every person on the plan. Bitwarden has its own free tier too. People run Vault Warden anyway for the premium features at 0 recurring cost. It's unofficial. That's not a footnote, that's the name. Renamed to dodge a trademark fight. Back up your vault. A family of 5 on 1Password pays $72 a year, every year. Vault Warden cost you 1 afternoon? Once. Number 2. Image. 109,000 stars. A stable release in under 2 years. It replaces Google Photo storage, mobile auto backup, shared albums, a timeline. Built to feel exactly like the thing it's replacing. Full mobile editing landed this year, in version 3. Search dog at the beach. It finds the dog. At the beach, running entirely on your own hardware. 4.7 stars on the Play Store, 4.8 on the App Store. People trust it with their actual photos. Google One, 2 terabytes, $9.99 a month. Every month. Forever. For storage, you could just own. The trade-off is, you're the backup admin now. No quiet Google data center standing behind you. $10 saved every month for as long as you keep the photos. Number 1. N8N. 198,000 stars. Closing in on 200,000. It replaces Zapier. A visual canvas instead of a form. 400 plus integrations. Drop a real AI agent directly into a workflow step, not bolted on as a separate tier. The same automation that used to need 3 separate SaaS tools now runs as 5 nodes on 1 canvas. $180 million funding round. A $2.5 billion valuation. SAP just invested. Zapier's free tier, 100 tasks a month, 2-step apps only. Blink and you're through it. Zapier team, $103.50 a month, 2,000 tasks, 25 users. Capped. It's fair code, not fully open source. You can't resell it as your own product. Running it for yourself? Free, no asterisk. A team on Zapier team pays over $1,000 a year. Aiden runs the same workflows on a $5 VPS. 3 more, quick, because I wasn't done. Plausible. Umami. 28,000 and 38,000 stars. Privacy first analytics, 0 cookie banner. Nothing to consent to. No cross-site tracking, no ad tech pipeline riding along. The paid comparison, Fathom Analytics. $15 a month just to start. Home Assistant. 89,500 stars. Local smart home control. No cloud round trip just to turn on a light. Ring wants a subscription. Nest wants a subscription. Smart Things wants a subscription. Home Assistant just doesn't. No log of which lights you turned on ever leaves the house. No single subscription to compare it to, because smart home subscriptions are the actual problem. Every vendor wants its own. Jellyfin. 55,000 stars. Your own media server. Your own library. No algorithm deciding what's still available this month. Nothing gets pulled because a license expired. Netflix standard, $19.99 a month, and climbing. Jellyfin, whatever you already own. Add all 8 up. Somewhere between $2,300 and $5,000 a year. Gone if you're paying full price for all of it. That's the solo, cheap tier math. Family plans and team seats push it a lot higher. Backed by almost 500,000 combined GitHub stars. That's not a hack. That's just reading the label. A $5 VPS runs all 8 of these at once. Self-hosting isn't free. It costs a weekend and a few dollars of VPS. If terminal windows make your skin crawl, none of this is for you. It's just never going to send you a price increase email.